Welcome to another One Piece Market Watch. I'm going to look at SPs, everything that got bought out yesterday and today in the One Piece card game. But only SPs. Starting with Luffy SP from OP13, the regular SP. At market price $213.87. Most recent sale $220. 18 listings left. Although there's one here listed for $170. Verified seller. A lot of sales above 200 in the last couple of days, so that's fairly low compared to what it's been selling for just in the last couple of days, removed from buyouts, I think. All right, next. Got the Ace SP from OP13. Market price 112. Most recent sale 150, 175. I did notice this had very few listings just a couple days ago. Only 8 listings left now. Nothing under 162. Verified seller 183. OP13 is still new, so there will be more on the market. Likely to see it repopulate in listings, but for now it seems like nothing under that 162 would be the lowest you can get it for. Maybe be patient. Get the Luffy from PRBO2. I like the PRBO2 SPs. They're kind of breaking the border in the style of the character that is on the card. I think that's cool. I think these are well done. I think the PRBO2 SPs I really like. PRBO2 is good set. Most recent sale 182. Same market price 164. Handful of sales today. A lot of sales yesterday. A lot at 160, the 160 mark. Then started to break above the 170, 180. One here, 175 with a picture. No feedback, no sales, but having a picture is probably a good way to get a sale if you don't have any sales on TCGplayer. 182, lowest verified. Okay. I'd like to pick one of these up eventually. Charlotte Pudding. PRBO2 SP. Clipping the memories. Whole Cake Island. Good arc. Market price 189. Most recent sold 194. One above 200. But only 7 listings left and nothing under 204. Yeah, everything is getting bought up. Although this one is very playable, maybe more than some of the others. Well, so is the Luffy. The PRBO2, EBO2 Luffy. Next, Shanks SP. I did buy a couple of these yesterday. I also picked up one raw last weekend at Collecticon. That's at PSA now. Hopefully that gets a 10. I get back soon. Yep, only one sold today at that 169. And nothing under 200 is left. Only 10 listings. This one's probably my favorite, aside from the Luffy from PRBO2. The Law is good too. I like the Law. That's a good SP. I think all of them are good. But the Shanks, the Luffy, and the Law, I think are probably my 3 favorite from PRBO2. Pudding. Not quite. Zoro SP. Zoro Juro. If you didn't know, when they're in Wano, the Straw Hats, you have to pretend like they're from Wano. So they give like fake names. It's kind of silly. Market price 134. Lowest 155. 12 left. 160 is a sale. 148, 145. Yeah, a good amount of them sold yesterday. These are cool. I like this style too, the OP12. These look good. They're kind of the OP13 SPs, although it's like these are like the background of the OP13 SPs. You know? I think so. Here's one that I did pick up probably a month ago now. Maybe more. Maybe a couple months ago now. 141 market price. Recent sold 170, 180, 175, 180. Wow, a lot of them sold yesterday. Only 12 left. 170 is the lowest. Wow. Yeah, OP11 is still... It's not that old. Like... It's a gnarly spike. Some things I think that are getting bought out maybe will hold more value than others, but some of the stuff that's getting bought out is gonna come back down. So you gotta be careful. Shanks wanted poster from OP09. 173 market price. Most recent sold 170. Had a handful sell today. Had only a few sell yesterday. But 3 listings left. 180 is the lowest. OP09 is old now. Old, I say old. It's only a year old. Right? It's only a year old. That's a pretty steady increase over the last 3 months. So, let's see. I'd say patience is your best friend right now in all TCG markets. With the Luffy wanted poster from OP09. This I did pick up back in January. 600 most recent sale, 352 market price. One sold for 580 also today. 430. None yesterday, but 430, 580, and 600 most recent. Lowest listed is 875. Lowest verified 900. Only 7 listings left. I haven't looked at eBay, but I imagine wanted posters in general are probably doing okay. Meaning everything has gotten very expensive. Alright. Moving on. Got the Ace SP from OP08. 178 market price. Recent sold 217, 218, 218. I did notice this did get bought out last week. Where is that? Yeah, here it is. Yeah, so more actually sold last weekend than this weekend. Kind of funny. So far. It's only Saturday. 220 though is the lowest one. 17 listings left. I like this style. OP08. Same goes OP05. There's that style again. The Nami. Nami's always expensive. 345, 345, 345. A handful of sales today and yesterday. All at that number. 8 listings left, and there's one for 275 just about, which is a lot lower than those last few recent sales. And OP05 has been out for a couple of years. It's had some time to see its up and downs, which it kind of has. There's really not a whole lot of hype around One Piece in general in this whole stretch of time, so you could see some of these be resilient through these buyouts that's going on right now. Next, the Uta from OP05. I just sold my PSA 10 for $180. Sucks, but it's all good. 134 saying market price, although the lowest listed here is 288. Only 6 listings left, so we'll see with this one. 8 sold in the last couple of days, so not very many, but enough to clear out whatever stock was left here. So we'll see. And last, the Enel OP05. 55 saying market price. That can't be right. Okay. Was a little off. 74.67 market price. Most recent sold 87. There's one for 110, 88, 82. 3 of them sold for 80. 3 listings. Not many left here. Only 1 verified seller for 125. Although OP05 has now gotten a couple years old. Maybe just this point where the market thins out a little bit. Who knows? We'll see. All right. Hopefully this was helpful or insightful, interesting in some way.